Evening guys, Real 111T here. So I'm just looking over this sort of fettle box that I've been putting together over the last couple of months. Just want to go through the contents here. I mean, the stoves that I'm servicing with this, I've got 3 SV 123Rs, 2 111Ts, 1 regular 111, an Optimus Nova, 2 Primus multi-fuels, 2 Primus omni-fuels, assorted Coleman suitcase stoves, 550B, M1950, I've got one of those, you know, a bunch of Trangias, and the Cap Arctic, which is a 111T burner and valve and everything with a old style Nova hose and pump. So this is the stuff I put together to kind of service that. First thing up here, so I got a couple of these Coleman standard caps. Every time I seem to find a Coleman stove or lantern that needs repair, it's got one of those goofy old two-piece caps. I hate those things. That's usually what's wrong with it. So having a couple of these on hand, that's mainly what it's for. Went over this in the other video, Primus butane filler. Right here I got a spare Optimus fuel cap, standard safety release valve cap, and one of those Pentastar keys that would allow me to open one of those up if I want to change the pip out. Okay. These really aren't stove related items. These are NATO gas can seals extras. Okay. One of my 111Ts is one of the nasty O-ring pumps, and these are a bunch of nitrile O-rings that can go in place. Instead of having a leather cup, basically, it takes these nitrile rings. It doesn't work very well. I might upgrade it, but in the meantime I can replace those. This right here, this actually isn't repair parts. This is, it's hard to see in there. It's actually an alcohol jet and an alcohol restrictor for 111T. Never really got it to work right. Got a little, I don't know if you can see this here. It's a part of one of those gator clip paper clips I find easy to put on and take off those O-rings off the pump assembly. Here we've got an assortment of jets, Optimus jets, and a cleaning needle. These two are brand new multi-fuel jets I just picked up from A&H on eBay. Moving over to here, we've got some, these are replacement cap seals for these Coleman caps. So there's 5 or 6 of them in there, I think 5 of them. So I can basically rebuild 5 Coleman caps if the seal goes on them. Here's some from the fettle box, a couple of rebuild kits. Oh, I have a 96 and a 45. I didn't mention those. So yeah, that's what these are, just the little rebuild kits that they put together for the Optimus 45. Got a pump leather in there and all kinds of seals and lead washers and the 96 kit, which I don't know if I'm going to have to replace on mine. I think I already replaced that with a homemade one. Okay, in this here, this is Optimus Nova parts, a couple of the rebuild kits, and 5 of these Turkish pump leathers. Okay. Over here, you've got some 111 pump leathers, some Optimus O-rings. These fit the SRV caps, like this one right here. Viton. And then this is there's the 123 8R repair kit. I got one of those, and that came with one graphite seal, which is I think this one down here in the corner. And I just picked up from a eBay seller in Japan 5 more graphite washers. They're not as deep, they're not as tall, basically. They seem to be the same inner and outer dimensions, but not as long. I bet they would probably work. So I'll put those in there. We've got here, Primus Omni Fuel Service Kit. Aha, I don't need that. We got some various different SRV and NRV pips from Ross, and some SRV pips from Gary, all Viton. Gary's are blue, kind of like those. 2, I have the old style Primus multi-fuel. I've got 2 of those, and I've got 2 of the service kits here. So that should be good for that. Coleman generic pump rebuild kit, and then also some more of Sifa's Turkish pump leathers. These are the Coleman ones, so that on most of my Colemans come with the leather pump. This is the rubber replacement pump kit that you can buy pretty much anywhere. So basically this will be last resort now, because I should be able to just fix the ones I already have. An assortment of Primus and Optimus silicone lubricant, pump lubricant, and then this is some silver solder and flux. They're just in there because they're all tubes. My extra Optimus magnet tool. There's one in with the stove, but through a long story I basically ended up with an extra one of these. A couple of Trangia O-rings, and once again, long story, an extra Optimus. Expedition cap, not child safe. So there you go, guys. Is there anything I'm missing, basically? I realize I don't have any parts for the Coleman 550 and for the M1950, but I think this should pretty much do me for most of my stoves, in case I have any minor repairs I have to do on them. So yeah, hopefully this is enough to keep my stuff going for a long time. Anyway, if you notice anything that I'm conspicuously missing, let me know. Thanks for watching, guys.